Hi everyone, my name's Walt. I'm part of the team here with Jenna and the crew at Hometown Marketing. I'm part of the behind the scenes crew. So I just wanted to give you a brief overview of the Hometown Marketing system and show you how it can bring clients to you, how it can automate your follow-up and make sure your processes internally are really maximized to deliver sales for you. So I'm going to go through a few things. The Hometown Marketing system in its core, at its heart, is a CRM program. CRM, Customer Relationship Management. So what that means is, as we look at our customer database on the screen here, I've got all of the information. I've got their business name, their contact information, the name, email, phone number, all that kind of gear. And in the background here, you can actually see every single communication that ever happens with a client. So every time they email you or text you, and you've got a text message system from right within the program, so you can grab someone here, send them a message, send them an email, even Instagram, Facebook, being able to integrate with those. So if somebody sends you an Instagram DM or somebody's messaging on Facebook, everything will show up here in the system. And that feeds through to our live, what we call opportunity board. So our live board here reflects where everybody's up to in the sales process. And Jenna and the team will build an amazing process with you. So they'll lay out your exact process. So maybe people come for a meeting first or an appointment. So we can build that out. In this particular example, we've got a lead that comes in. If we've sent them an email, they opened it and they've clicked, then they've replied to that email. They've filled it in maybe an inquiry form. They've booked in a call with our team. So we can see the flow of how this all goes through. And this becomes an interactive board. And again, Jenna will build this board with you to match your processes. But let's say, for example, that we just spoke to Alex here, and Alex has now completed their inquiry form, and Irene has now booked in the call. We can see that movement on the board, it makes it easy to see where everybody's up to. But it also, in the background, can fire off some really amazing automations. So for example, if Keith has just clicked on an email, we can now send a different follow-up to Keith than the cold prospecting that we may have been doing. We can automate a text message or a conversation to be had using artificial intelligence to actually interpret that conversation. And if it's positive, send them down a different path than if it's negative. And we can really make sure that all of the systems of your sales environment are in place so that nothing gets missed. Every follow-up is sent. Every text message that needs to be sent through is sent. Every person that needs to be alerted is told. So that's kind of the power within the Hometown Marketing program. All of the automations, etc. in the background, again, Jenna will build those with you, Jenna and the team. So that brings me to really our main advantage in the system, and that is how to actually bring new clients, new leads into your system so that all of that automation and everything can take over. It's no point having great automated marketing and everything running in the background if nobody's actually coming to your program. So the leads system within the Hometown Marketing program allows you to say which type of clients you're looking for. And I'm sorry, I don't know you well. I don't know you personally, but I would guess that there are markets that you perform best in. There are markets that you have a really clear domination in. You know them well, you perform well in those spaces. And using the leads program within Hometown Marketing, you're able to target those industries and bring more people towards your business and help make sales opportunity happen. So for example, we can search by industry, by vertical, so business type. We can search by people and by a single search, and I'll go through each one just really quickly. So we have some example campaigns here. So let me just grab one of my campaigns and we'll say, okay, we've got a campaign here and I'm looking for a particular type of business. Now, again, I don't know you, but I'll see if I can do some examples here. We might be looking for someone who's a financial planner as an example. So maybe you work best with financial planners. So you can find all of the financial planners in any space. So I might say Chicago as a starting point. So let's find all of the financial planners in Chicago. And in just a few clicks, you can get a list of all of those financial planners in Chicago, and more than just getting a list. So now we can go as broad or as narrow as we want to go, but we've got their business name, we've got their address, we've got their reputation rating, we've got their website, we've got their phone number. And right now in the background, with the leads program, what's happening is it's searching all of the contact details, all of the outreach information for these prospects, and we'll be able to put them straight into our system. So I'll show you in just a moment how that works. So we come over to the campaign that we added them to, and we'll be able to see. So at the moment it says no contacts available. It takes around 30 to 60 seconds to start to bring those results. Let me scroll down to a few of the runs that we had the results already. There we go. So now we start to actually find all of those names and email addresses and contact information for the people that work at those specific companies. So what you're able to do, and let me just click back and see if we get an update there on There we go. So now we're starting to see all those financial planning ones. The results are starting to come through. So now we've got Lauren's email address. We've got Karen's email address. Now we're able to communicate with these people. There's Patty. So we can really reach out to these people. So now you can imagine that you've done the search. You've found the ideal prospect. And now they're going into the Hometown Marketing Program. They're getting an email sent. Maybe they're clicking. Then they're downloading something. They're watching a video. And all of the follow-up and all of the automation happens in the background. So the benefit of combining those two things means your ideal prospect is now getting the marketing sequence that you set up with Jenna and the team, and then you're able to create real sales opportunities. So I did a search very quickly for financial planners. I could have just as easily, so let me choose another industry here. I could have just as easily gone business coaches. So find me all of the business coaches in London as an example. So let's change continents and go with find me all of the business coaches in London. That could just as easily be realtors in Miami. It could just as easily be landscape gardeners in Ohio. It might be consultants in Sydney. Wherever you're looking for the people and whatever kinds of industries you're looking for, you can find them with the Leads program. And that's just one method of search. So that's finding by industry, by vertical, and that will get you the most amount of business results. The people search is very, very impressive. Now, it won't get you as many email addresses, but the point of this component of the program is to start conversations with you in LinkedIn. So this is actually going to tap into LinkedIn and be able to find people by their role. So let me show you what I mean. We might be looking for, show me all the people that are managing directors. We want the MDs. Okay, fine. Let's find the MDs in New Hampshire, just for fun. So let's find everybody who is an MD, managing director in New Hampshire. And this will now find the managing directors in and around that location and will allow you to communicate with them. So all of these people are being added again, that the information's being looked for, the contacts are being done there. And what we can do from there is as they're added to a campaign, and I think I was adding them to this one, can't quite recall, but as the people that we're adding there, we're now able to go straight across to LinkedIn and start a conversation with them from here. So now we can message this person, we can connect with them, we can go to where they work, we can find out all about them, and we can really dive in and communicate with our ideal prospects, starting with that LinkedIn search, okay? And that then leads us to our next area as well. So this person, for example, we might be trying to reach out to Taylor, and Taylor's the BDM at this particular company. We need to find out more about where he works and what he does. So we can come across to that business page within LinkedIn. We can actually even find the website, and we can start to see not only who else works there, but we can start to reach and find all of the different contact details for them too. And that's our single search. So if we've got our single search here and I'm looking for a particular company, and we'll use that one as an example, I can find not just that person that we were looking at, but all of the people that we can reach that work there as well. So you might find everybody that works at, let's say, Tesla.com, all right, and be able to find quickly everybody that works at Tesla. Now, I'm not saying you'll be able to find Elon Musk's email address in that first search, but you'll be able to find somebody who's at a senior level who you can communicate with, start some conversations happening, and start to work towards those dream clients. So it might be Tesla, or maybe you're trying to get some free media exposure, and we go CNBC.com. So we start to find everybody that works at CNBC, or we start to find everybody that works at Forbes. Okay, and being able to find these results means that you're able to reach your ideal prospect quickly. So the three different methods of search, the industry, people, and single search within our Hometown Marketing Program allows you to really target who you're looking for. And then Jenna and the team will build those systems with you. So they'll build the automations and the reach outs and the campaigns where you can communicate with your ideal prospect on a regular basis. New leads coming in every single week where your sales processes are taking over, automatically qualifying people and literally putting qualified prospects into your calendar and into the hands of your salespeople. So that's what we do with Hometown Marketing. I'll leave you in Jenna's capable hands, and I'm glad I got to show you through a little bit of the system. I hope it's made sense for you, and you can see how we can generate leads and bring them in to your system on a regular basis. And again, thanks for the opportunity to say hi. I look forward to your name coming across our desk as a client. Cheers.